right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
Don't make me watch you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning is in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play.
Out of my way,
get out of my way,
out of my way,
out of my way.
All my friends coming with all they friends. Too quick, let's get it.
After a riveting opener in Motown, the action comes south on Thanksgiving Day to the heart of Texas, AT&T Stadium in Arlington, where today, what a great matchup, part of the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration. It's the Chiefs and the Cowboys on EA Sports. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. The Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey has a set. And off we go from Arlington. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. On comes the Chiefs punter. Devontae Turpin to return for the Cowboys. They're running for the first time with Javonte Williams. And good. front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 1.
Yeah, here we go! Wide.
It's another run here for Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
We'll try to run for it with Williams. And he will have a Cowboys first down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
On first down, right back to Williams. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. They'll go again with Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Yeah! There we go! Wide.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. On the run to the right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. That's on Tyler. Guyton, the tackle. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
On 4th down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 18 yards on the connection. And the Chiefs have a first down. They put Kelsey in motion. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. This one. A deep shot for Rice. That's caught. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Mahomes to Rice for a big play. Pick up of 46 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Here's Pacheco. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown Chiefs. His 12th touchdown of the year. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs move out to a 7-3 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way up to the 30-yard line. On the ground, here's the rookie who played in-state at Austin. And, oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tolbert. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Traditionally in 1st and 10, Mike, a defense is not playing for draw. So I think in this case, it was their quick reaction to the ball and able to get someone to meet the runner and stop him behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd down, Prescott. Now a screen set up for Blue. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. As we are ready to get back underway. He'll get this one complete to Schoonmaker. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. A big play for the Cowboys. 31 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
17-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8.
Yeah! Here we go! Wide 8. What do you think?
Prescott. That is intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to enter.
And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. Big play for KC. Pickup of 46 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 3. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll get forward for about a yard. And it's Monk, the linebacker, there on the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
Yellow!
A run on 1st and goal. And he will get into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Butker now to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Chiefs extend their advantage to 14-3. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Look at him go! And he's going to take this all the way back. 81 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys are back within 4. It is 14-10. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play call. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On the ground, here's Pacheco. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
We spend so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
I go on, hey, 43, 15.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 1st catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now the former Russian champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chain.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. A handoff to Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Smith-Schuster, the man in motion. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Patrick to throw. And taking a shot downfield for Kelsey. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And third down coming up.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Third and long. Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelce. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
On fourth down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. This will be from 47 yards. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
We'll see a return here from his own end zone. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Prescott. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
On second down, it's Dak. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Now a second down throw for Prescott. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Third and long. Back to throw is Prescott. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is caught. And they are not going to catch up to it. He will score. 86 yards. Touchdown, a beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll send Worthy in motion. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down.
Yep.
I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
They'll send Worthy in motion. Mahomes now on second down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. I had a defender draped all over him.
So he's open, but he go and make him catch him and hit him.
And set up a third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And he will have a Chiefs first down. They convert on 3rd and 3 with a gain of 7 yards. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. I take point.
The third quarter begins with a run. Not much there, maybe a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Dak. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
3rd and 9.
Yeah! Here we go, boy.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
What?
That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
After that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
That's what it is, broken. If you do this right here, that's what it was.
They'll begin here on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
The play action. It's Prescott. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, Prescott. He'll let this go for Pickens. That's caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Now Aubrey for the extra point. It's up and good. Cowboys will go up by 7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They put Kelsey in motion. They go play action with Mahomes. Open man, it's Juju Smith-Schuster downfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
A run. It's Pacheco. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Brings up second and 3.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 3. Now, Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. That's on the big man. Super Bowl champion Trey Smith. Mahomes. And it's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to be third down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
It is third and long. Smith-Schuster, the man in motion. Third and long for Mahomes. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. They're all set to punt this one away. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Plunges forward for a couple of yards. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 8. A shotgun snap for Prescott. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Prescott from the gun on third down. And he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquill. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
I think he would have been better off there, Mike, giving that ball a little bit more juice. You can see he's trying to put a little touch on it and lob that ball into his target, but it just hangs up in the air a little bit too long, and the defense makes him pay.
He will score again. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game, and number 14 for the year. The extra point by Butker is good, and the Chiefs will tie this game at 24. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. In the end zone, here's Kevontae Turpin. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
16-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
It is second and 9.
Yeah, here we go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's going to be marked out up around the 33. 17 yards, the gain there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have two or three that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag
That's
down.
cheese. That's weak.
Let's check on the call. Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Yeah! Here we go.
Go with the draw play here on second down. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up third down.
Some pretty good speed coming off the line there, and it helped him disrupt that draw. Well, I don't even think disrupting is the right word. He flat out stopped the draw, handing them a loss.
What can they do here? This is third and forever. Prescott now. Open, left side is Schoonmaker. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. That's fielded at about the 18. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Mahomes on first down. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco.
Isaiah Pacheco, the Chiefs ball carrier. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's second and 8. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Kelsey. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take it back to the other side of midfield.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now a carry for Hunt. Oh, the ball's out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way to the end zone for a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Down at the 21, a gain of 1.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 21, here's second and 9. On play action, here's Dak. He's gonna have it. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down.
Think of all the guys that we came in today thinking that this defense could control. This is probably the last guy we would have thought. I mean, but give this defense a lot of credit. They had a plan to take away one of the best options, and they've certainly executed it to perfection.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 9. Now Prescott. This is intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up
Can't believe that.
first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That is caught side of the end zone. Garrett Wiley. Touchdown, KC. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. In the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Here we go.
It's another run here for Williams. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
Hey, 47. Here we go, 47.
Dak to throw. Back into the hands of Turpin. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Cowboys.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They will bring them down on the other side of midfield.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this just shows how special he can be.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Chiefs' 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw is Prescott. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down. Back in the backfield in the area of holding.
Here we go, here we go. 4-8.
2nd down, Prescott. That is caught downfield by Pickens. On the handoff is Williams running to the right. Inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Devontae Williams. Touchdown Cowboys. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, but we got ourselves a ball.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Here's Smith to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Here's a run with Hunt. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here comes 2nd down.
Hey, 43, 15.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Now Mahomes. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And that'll set up 4th down. Brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go!
Williams. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Here go 46.
They'll drop to throw. Quick shot caught by Tolbert on the slant. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
A massive play here. Late, tie game, 3rd down. On the ground, Williams trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down.
Great job with the pressure up the middle on 3rd and 1, Mike. When that back has to make someone miss in the backfield, that's all they need to throw off the timing. He's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage. This defense holds him to no gain, brings up 4th down.
The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. Important punt here in this tie game late. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st down. They go with Hunt. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Clock stop, 46 seconds to go.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Patrick to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
He's got a man. It's Smith-Schuster. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. And it's 1st and 10.
At the 33-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes. Into the hands of Juju.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. And this will be incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. Now they'll set up the screen for Hunt. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now, timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here. This might be one final heave to the end zone. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to win the game. And he has missed this one. No good. So, overtime coming up. And remember, the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown in the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends. Here's Smith to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Motion man is Rice. Off the play fake. Mahomes. A throw on the move is caught. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Yellow.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the first down, Chiefs.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5. Motion man is Rice. On 2nd down, Mahomes. Short throw taken in by Kelsey. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it takes up a first down after a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
A run up the middle with Pacheco.
That will be blocking.
He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's down
from the 41. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Mahomes. That's made by Smith-Schuster. He's into space past the 25. And he'll be taken down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, this is Hunt. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal. They put Kelsey in motion. Throwing now, Mahomes. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Don't forget about the extra point here. This, an important one. The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 24-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
So what they're trying to do with this concept here, Mike, is they're trying to put layers into the defense. There's somebody attacking deep, there's somebody attacking intermediate, and then in this case, they force the ball to be thrown to the underneath check down, and they're able to keep him short and force 4th down.
4th down. Here's Dak. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And they will get a little extra time to enjoy it on this holiday weekend as they get the job done here on Thanksgiving. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Damn, your zones got crossed up. Busted. Sorry, assy.